What a terrible location. But the staff was so nice. If they only had what I wanted to order. This time on Curated, brought to you by Yarmouth. Hey everybody, Eric here with another Starbucks review. This time, the Somerset Square location of Starbucks in Glastonbury, Connecticut. Earlier this week, I had a meeting at 10 o'clock in the morning right in that same area. So I get there, and this location is actually really good from an outdoor logistics and location point of view because it has both a front and a back door to the cafe. And I'll get to the downside of that in a moment. But again, I drive a bigger vehicle. If you're just running in and out of there and need to, pick up your beverage and then get going, from a outside perspective, it's really good. There's really big parking, a really big parking lot in the back, and there's plenty of parking at 8 o'clock in the morning or 7 o'clock in the morning in the front. So from an outside logistics and location perspective, this one's really good. There isn't a drive-through, but it's really sort of negated by the fact that it has these, really easy in and out of the location, the parking lot, and the cafe itself. I give it a 4 out of 5 cup rating. The interior and aesthetic in this location is a little bit more challenged. That positive of having a front door and a back door actually plays against this cafe because you literally split the cafe in half. And so if you're using this cafe to have a meeting with somebody or what have you, you have to tell them, hey, I'm in the back of the cafe or I'm in the front of the cafe. Otherwise, they have to sort of walk through the whole place. The other aspect is it puts a little bit of damper on the people factor, which I'll get to in just a moment as well. So from an inside environment and aesthetic point of view, unfortunately, this location is a bit beat up and it does score a 1 out of 5 cup rating. The staff and service here, actually really good. I'll get into the dependability in a second, which was a challenge, but what I wanted to order was not available. And by the way, this is the second time in this location that's happened. Again, I'm a tea drinker, not really a big deal. I don't think to keep, sort of tea in stock, but that said, that isn't, I don't think, a reflection of the person who's standing in front of me when I'm going to make my order. So this individual was very nice. They offered me the next other alternative, but also offered me if there was something else that they can do, and was very apologetic about not having the tea that I prefer to drink. Really nice. So I rate this location very highly. I'll give them a 4.5 out of 5 cups for staff and service. Dependability in this location, unfortunately low, right? This was 2 times literally in a row that I was over in that area 2 different times of the day, and they didn't have the tea that I drink either time. I have been to the location more than just twice, and I have been able to get what I wanted to order then. But I think it's just, interesting that 2 visits in a row split by maybe 3 or 4 months, and I wasn't able to get, again, a pretty straightforward order. So from that perspective, the dependability in this Glastonbury location is pretty low at a 1 out of 5 cup rating. And then finally on the people factor, where I sat, there was only sort of half of the traffic that you could even see, right? So you didn't get a full perspective of the entire sort of traffic of who was coming in and out. It is a very sort of business suburb type of a location. So there's a lot of people that are just stopping in on the way to the office. There is a college campus across a bridge in the town of Hartford in one direction, or the city of Hartford in one direction, and then in the town of Manchester in the other direction. So there wasn't necessarily a college vibe. There wasn't sort of a urban vibe. At the end of the day, it's very much a commuter and to some degree a commercial town itself. So between that and the impact of having kind of a split cafe, I also rate it very low from a people factor with a 1 out of 5 cups. So finally, this location overall rated somewhat low. It rated as a 2 out of 3 cups. A lot had to do with just the layout of the location itself. It's an inline store. And to try to make it a convenient sort of quick stop, having that front and the back door, which I think is really, really good, also makes it a little bit more challenging from an actual cafe experience. As always, please like and subscribe. Give me some feedback in the comments below. And thank you for watching. I'll look forward to seeing you again soon at a cafe near you.